Welcome back to another episode of Shaking Up the Game. Wow, I liked that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because we're here to shake it up.
I feel like it just put hair on my chest.
Oh. Well, that sounds like a need for
Isn't that the
doctor's
same?
appointment.
Isn't that the same? With
Something
your
like that.
host, Haley.
And Ari. Mwah.
Mwah.
The redhead.
Oh, redhead.
How many times when you're out and about without me, you get asked, hey, where's the other girl with the red hair?
Anytime I'm without Ari, it becomes, where's the girl with the red hair? I'm like, you're right. It seems weird.
Yeah, at least we got something to, identify us.
Or hilarious that my old roommate, which weirdly people would ask
yeah.
if we were sisters sometimes. I think just because, the
Dark
proximity.
hair.
Yeah, I'm like, brunettes.
Jesus. The IQ level.
Somebody saw her and her friend, who her friend also has red hair. So naturally, they were like, oh my God, a brunette and a redhead.
They
were
must
like,
be the shakers.
They said, do you have the podcast? And our friend goes, no, but ironically.
I'm actually friends with them. Weird.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyways, welcome back. Old listeners, new listeners, Soto Mojo, lovers,
Trident's up,
12s.
Everything related to Seattle fans.
Oh my God, everything. This episode is sponsored by Dino's Pub.
In Renton, Washington, off 405. Those who don't know by now, it is our local watering hole.
Yeah, what's another analogy for local watering hole?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it just seems right, though.
Home base.
Yeah.
It's really our home base. That is pretty much our number one go-to spot to watch all games. They have 1 million TVs.
Bajillion.
And always have the sound on. The vibes are always so good there, too. And just the location, I think, from it being across from the VMAC for the Seahawks practice, there's just always so many Seahawks fans that are default there. Tons of people. We were there the other day watching the Mariners game, away game versus Detroit. The vibes in there were so lit.
Yeah.
The menu is fire.
Food is phenomenal.
Yeah, no
Don't
complaints.
get it twisted. With it being a dive bar, the food is...
No, it's such a good spot. We love Dino's. We potentially might be there this Sunday to watch the Seahawks versus Jags.
10 a.m. game.
10 a.m. Santa's coming.
10 a.m. The Hawks are coming.
So if you need a solid place to go watch any sports games, whether hockey, baseball, football, you name it, Dino's Pub in Renton is our spot.
Boom.
Boom. Boomstick.
Also, dude, shout out to the boomstick baby.
Nelson Cruz, if you guys didn't get that.
All right, well, we got to start with the Seattle Seahawks and recap their 38-35 loss to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Honestly, because we're recording a little later in the week than we normally do, I'm going to need a little recap of what happened last week.
Yeah. No, me too, but I feel like it also is a little good because I'm a little less emotionally charged.
Yeah, the emotions have kind of settled.
Now I'm on to the next game. I'm actually feeling, when I look back at that loss, again, we're sitting at 3-2. Another loss to a good team.
Correct. Great quarterback play. Holy hell.
Yeah, we're not losing games to shit teams. We're not playing down to competition. 38-35. The game was neck and neck the whole time. So now, to your point, I've had some days to process, and I'm like,
Yeah, I think also, too, we were at the Mariners game the night before after 11-inning loss, and we go to the Seahawks game, and it was actually a really good game, back and forth, and then losing that was like, oh, my God, now we have another Mariners game to watch. I think it was just a lot to handle in, 24 hours. No. But now looking back at it, I'm not as upset as we probably normally would be, and maybe that is because we're split between the Mariners doing what they're doing right now and the Seahawks, and, I'm not really upset at where we are in the season. I mean, we're 3-2. Sam Darnold is playing fabulous. If
phenomenal.
Anyone's seen Geno Smith play lately, I'm pretty sure we're happy with the situation that we're in.
And what is hilarious is there's a trade rumor that Russ would go to the Raiders.
Okay, I'm so over that.
Dude, and my favorite part also is PSA, if anyone wants to trade Seattle for a quarterback, don't do it.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, something with Seattle knowing when to cut ties with a quarterback and ship them off to some other team.
That we don't get wrong.
Damn, we are on that shit. You don't want our You don't want our trash.
You don't want our quarterbacks.
No, another team's trash is not another team's treasure. I'll tell you that. Take a look at Russell Wilson and Geno Smith.
Dude, if he goes to the Raiders, I swear to God.
With Pete?
No, quite literally Seahawks 2.5.
Oh my God, what an eye roll.
What would Geno say then?
I don't know. He's like, God damn it, this guy again?
He's like, wait, Seattle's feeling like a little bit more like home than I said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he went to go run the table in Vegas, but...
Okay, what was the quote? Geno Smith signs with the Las Vegas Raiders. Says a quote that I didn't come here to roll the dice. I came here to run the table.
Yeah, and I said maybe you should just run the ball. The fuck is kind of corny shit is that? That's not a note that we take out of Russell's book.
My point was nothing was going to top your like they wrote me off and I ain't right back.
Oh yeah, what did I say? I was like, I think it's time to write back, buddy.
Yeah, but like you. Like, just leave that quote as what it was.
Exactly.
He went to the Raiders and was like, gotta come up with another one.
Yeah, you know, all of a sudden he was like, yeah, I got a good one.
And that's why it didn't even hit, too, because there was months.
Yes, and everyone was like, okay, he was Chat GPT that one. He was planning that one.
Did he sit there with a publisher?
Yeah,
and they like
hey,
went over options?
I need one more fire quote to just absolutely drop a bomb on the NFL. This one's going to get everyone fired up in Las Vegas.
Doesn't win a game.
Yeah, so anyways, I don't know.
I don't know. Don't care.
I am happy with the Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I was going to say, so let's focus in on the Seahawks offense, who, if you're worrying, don't worry. Because really, we performed solid once again in this last week's game against the Bucs. Honestly, on both sides of the ball, but where we fell short was defense for a plethora of reasons that we will get into. Yeah. But the Seahawks offense continues to shine.
I would say the only problem we had was Jason Myers missed field goal.
Yeah, which is crazy because Jason Myers, I think, has missed 3 already this year, and he missed 4 total the whole year last year.
He's pretty reliable kicker, so.
So I don't know what's going on there, but I don't like it. The Seahawks had 5 consecutive touchdown drives in that game, just couldn't pull the one off at the end of the game to put them ahead when they had 1 minute left. So we had the opportunity for a game-winning drive.
And I can't even be mad at Sam Darnold for that. I mean, that was his one mistake of the whole game.
Well, and did you see the video?
Yeah.
It tipped off a helmet.
Yes. And so, it's just, I don't,
It's one of those shit football plays to end the game.
Yep.
Timing wasn't on our side.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Exactly.
What are you going to fucking do? We did have a season best third down conversion rate, going 6 for 9 for
that makes
third
me
downs.
happy because remember that first game of the season, we were abysmal at third downs. So clearly, that right there makes me feel way more optimistic because we're being better at third down conversions, and that was a massive issue in game 1.
Right. There's a lot of areas of offense that we're improving in. So again, without some issues on the defensive side of the ball. Looking at offense, Sam Darnold continues to be a solid quarterback for your team that you should be happy with leading you.
Yeah. 0 sacks this season.
Yeah. Well, he got 0 sacks that game. Second time he hasn't been sacked this season. So second game was 0 sacks. So shout out to the offensive line.
Which we've waited years to say that.
I don't remember the last year I've said that.
I don't know if I've ever said that about the Seahawks.
Shout out to the Seahawks O-line.
Like, oh my God, this is what we've been dreaming for.
We have one. Sam Darnold is completing 73.1% of his passes, which is 3rd in the NFL.
Sexy.
And he had 341 passing yards against the Buccaneers with 4 touchdowns, which are both season highs for him.
Yeah, like we said, that was such an offensive masterpiece of a game. I mean, even the Bucs, like the quarterback play between Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold was like old school Tom Brady and Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
Like it was just like, oh my God, like
It honestly was like a ping pong match.
It was.
It was just like, okay.
And in the best uniforms the league ever seen.
Sexiest game to watch.
I mean, the colors were so aesthetically pleasing. The Bucks creamsicles with our royal blue throwbacks. I was like, I could watch this game every single
And
weekend.
we actually had like phenomenal seats, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
could I sit here
No, literally.
every day and watch this combo but not play against Baker Mayfield every year?
Facts.
Seattle Seahawks receivers continue to do what they got to do. JSN, 132 receiving yards, his third 100-yard game of the season and a season high. 8 receptions, which now puts him at second place for most reception in a player's first 3 seasons as a Seattle Seahawk.
Dude, he is, I mean, only a couple yards, couple hundred or so, or 100 maybe yards shy of Puka Nacua.
Yeah, he's second in the NFL right now.
Yeah, who is the only person ahead of him. And I believe Jason has, I think, less games or less targets or something like that. Where, I mean, he's balling out. So is Emeka Egbuka for the Bucks, and those two are Ohio State merchants. So at this point now I'm like,
who's also from Washington.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Is LSU wide receiver you, or is Ohio State?
Ohio State.
I'm taking Ohio State.
You don't see a lot of Ohio State quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, all of the receivers that have come out of Ohio State are just, I mean, those two right there.
Yeah. It's just so nice, as we've said before, having JSN, who just is like your reliable receiver. You're confident throwing him the ball. Yeah. Sam Darnold's obviously confident throwing him the ball.
Yeah.
Cooper Kupp also had a season high 9 targets on Sunday and caught the second most passes of the season.
Yeah, so you can tell that they're building more chemistry, which makes me happy.
And they're figuring out how to use the both of them. Cooper Kupp seemed to do more of the shorter slot routes.
Yeah.
You know, the 5-6 yarders. JSN's bombing down the field for about 50.
Yeah.
You know?
So, yeah.
So, you know, great tag team.
The fucking tight ends.
Bro. I love AJ Barner.
When was the last time that we've had just, like, 2 fire tight ends on our team? Just, like.
I love AJ Barner.
Oh, yeah.
I like this.
Me too. And then with the Gronk spike at the end, I'm like, yeah, you fuck it up, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck it up.
Oh.
I love it.
Okay. AJ Barner had 2 touchdown receptions, now has 8 on 44 receptions in the first 22 games of his career.
Yeah, so who had him on their fantasy team?
Dude, no one.
I know.
No one in our league, too.
No one in all 3 of mine.
And I forgot to claim him.
In all
that we've said that.
In all 3 of mine, he was available.
There's so much going on in Ari and I's life between the Seattle sports, between this little thing called a job, and, like, I don't know, personal life, and I can't keep up with fantasy.
No, I can't either. And, in fact, on my way when I was driving here to record, I was like, fuck. I didn't set my alarms, and so I literally just checked real quick to make sure I had nobody playing.
No idea. Who's playing tonight?
The Eagles and the Giants.
Okay. Okay. Oh, my God. I forgot it's Thursday. See, I don't know what day it is.
I know.
It's too much.
I keep forgetting. The Thursday was getting to me.
Again, AJ Barner just continues to get better. More comfortable with Sam Darnold. Really nice in a press conference after that game, right after the loss too, which we love to see. Like, the guys weren't down about that game because, again, they had a solid performance. So, I mean, it's 2 good teams. Yeah. That's a playoff game.
Yeah.
He said, AJ Barner said that the city of Seattle and Seattle fans should be confident in Sam Darnold because he's a leader on the field and off the field. Yeah. And they're loving what he's bringing to the team, essentially. Yeah. So that's cute.
I love it. I mean, I think I said it last week or the week before. I think us, especially the coach, obviously putting all the confidence in Sam Darnold and being like, you're the guy.
Yeah.
And I think the city being like, yeah, you're our guy, I think has just completely shifted his mindset of being like, I am the starting
and his demeanor.
Quarterback. Yep, I earned it. I will prove it. And I think all the players have also bought in. And when the quarterback's feeling confident, I mean, it's kind of hard to fuck up and play like shit if you're feeling confident and you have all your players that believe in you. It's kind of like, if things fuck up, it's like weird shit like that where the ball gets tipped off a helmet or something.
Right. And that's literally the end of that game.
Yeah.
And the Bucks most likely will win their division. Like, that's a division winning team.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Anyways, AJ Barner also said was talking about his experience in college. He played for a few different colleges and said that he just never felt like he was at home
He was
anywhere.
in like Iowa maybe or
and
Indiana.
then Michigan.
Yeah.
And then he said, I felt like a misfit. And he said when he came to Seattle, he felt like he was at home.
Yeah.
And he feels like this is home.
Because he looks great in a flannel.
Dude, he was wearing a fucking flannel.
And not those like hick corn picking flannels that they be wearing in Iowa and Michigan and all that.
Oh, yeah, no, that was
like
that was a Seattle flannel, which is like a trendy flannel.
Yeah, P and Dub flannel. Like, I only wear this because I want to, not because I have to.
No, you wear it, but like live downtown.
Yes, yeah. Like I'm wearing all designer, and like the flannel was not like cheap.
Yeah, a flannel, but like minus the horse shit.
Exactly, and I smell good.
Oh, I love it. The rushing game with K9, also a solid performance. 86 rushing yards for Kenneth Walker on 10 carries. First back to rush for more than 50 yards this season against the Bucs defense.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Love to hear that.
So, again, as we've said, defensive team on the other side as well. You know, Torrey Horton continues to shine for the Seattle Seahawks.
Dude, yeah.
Which
I love him.
we fucking love it.
I love him.
He now has 4 touchdowns through 5 games.
Mm-hmm.
He had 1 receiving touchdown in the game versus the Bucs in the fourth quarter, which gave us the lead for the first time. But,
yeah.
you know, didn't last long.
Yeah.
But him and Barner are tying for the lead, which it's like, who had that on their fucking bingo
No,
card?
if you would have told me that last year, preseason, all of that during the summer, or even before the season, I would have been like, who?
Exactly. Hootie who?
You didn't say Jackson Smith.
No.
Torrey
Okay,
Horton?
Torrey Horton.
Torrey Horton, here's a who? God, I love that.
So let's get into the Seahawks defense. Don't want to harp on it too much because, wow, it was just not their best performance.
No.
It's just not it. Statistically, emotionally.
Yeah, the thing that's like really frustrating, I think, for everybody right now is that the offense will have just an absolute clinic of a game, and the defense will just look absolutely lost in the sauce. And then the next game, our defense will be great, and the offense will be struggling. It's like, when can we get both of them firing?
But I think that's why even when you're
time.
looking at the Seattle Seahawks, you're still optimistic.
Right.
Like, analysts are looking at the Seahawks like they have the pieces. There's a lot of teams in the NFL that aren't at full strength health-wise.
Totally, yeah. I mean, we had a lot of starters out.
We started with 3 defensive starters out and then lost a few more throughout the games. But we gave up 38 points, which was the most points that Seahawks gave up all season, as well as 426 yards, which was the most, and 7.3 yards per play, which was also the most. I'm okay now, again, because, you know.
We've had some days.
Because the emotions have subsided.
Our emotions have switched over to the other ballpark.
Right. Yeah, no, they're at T-Mobile Park.
Yeah.
I'm okay now, looking at that performance and performing not our best, but with not our best.
Yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean? Like,
if we had all of our starters out there and we were giving up that many points, then I would be like, okay, we got an issue. But considering we didn't have all of our starters and we lost some also during the game, it was kind of like, but we're still we're still in the game.
We're still in the
game.
game.
We stayed in the game the entire
Your offense
time.
is keeping you in the game.
Yeah.
It wasn't a blowout because we had shitty defense.
Yeah.
Obviously, like, if you watch that game, you will have seen that Baker was just picking the middle of the field because we played zone defense because we're missing our starting safety. And it just,
Yeah.
Obviously, we weren't at the health to play man. Clearly.
No, there were some goddamn gaps out there, man. I tell you, I could have been out there throwing touchdowns.
Dude, you know what that defense was looking like?
What?
You always love to say this.
Swiss cheese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was not Cougar Gold.
No, I know. I was thinking that during the game. I was
Dude,
like,
a lot of
my
holes.
God. Where are the rats in here? Got a lot of Swiss cheese. Help.
The one bright spot in the defense this week was Kobe Bryant had a career high 7 solo tackles. So good performance from him. But we need to highlight some of the injuries that we're facing and looking into this weekend versus the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yeah, which the Jaguars just came off a thrilling win.
Well, what the
Monday
fuck?
night against the Chiefs.
You heard that right.
That
Repeat that, because I
that
just want to
was-
make sure it just sounded right.
I mean, the Jaguars beating the Chiefs in the last minute of Monday Night Football when everyone's watching was cinematic, to say the least.
After you let Trevor Lawrence look like the most unathletic
Trip
quarterback that he is.
Twice. Trip twice. You'd think that he's down and then he gets back down again. Somehow is able to run it in for the touchdown. They end up winning. It was like a whole whirlwind of like, what the hell just happened?
Where was the pass rush? Because twice?
Yo.
This man fell twice.
Oh my God. What a goofy looking play. But
Wow.
hey, they pulled out the win, so I'm sure Jacksonville's feeling all hyped
Oh,
up.
yeah,
but
yeah,
you know
so-
what? Whoop-de-doo.
No, whoop-de fucking
Because
do,
here
Basil.
come the Seattle Seahawks.
So, Seahawks were without cornerback Devin Witherspoon with a knee injury, safety Julian Love with a hamstring injury, and linebacker DeMarcus Lawrence with a quad injury. So those three didn't start against the Buccaneers. All three of those are questionable moving into the Jaguars game. Mike McDonald said that he will have a decision later this week. But that's giving to me that they'll probably play.
Yeah.
But because also their injuries are kind of confusing me because, like, Devin Witherspoon and Julian Love were out before we played the Cardinals, but then they played the Cardinals, and then
we
now
had a
they're
lot
out
of time.
again.
Yeah.
And then we had 10 days off after the Cardinals game to the...
Yeah. I wonder, too, if a lot of that was just maybe we shouldn't have played some of those guys for the Arizona game, maybe.
Sure.
I don't know.
Because we were on that 3-game in 11 days stretch.
Yeah.
Seahawks also lost linebacker Derek Hall to an oblique injury during the game, as well as cornerback Tyreek Woolen left the game with a concussion.
Yeah.
Based on Mike McDonald's presser, I don't think Derek Hall is going to play.
Probably not.
And Tyreek Woolen was limited in practice, so that should be okay. Whether we want him to play or not.
Sorry, bud.
Love you, bud, but,
I don't know if we need you out there with lost marbles.
Yeah.
No, or maybe it'll help. I don't know.
Maybe it just, shifted things back into gear.
Yeah.
Sometimes that shit happens. But yes, we're going in to face the Jaguars, who are 4-1.
Yeah.
Wowzer. They're looking to go 5-1 for the first time since 1999.
Dude.
Do we love a drought?
Oh. Dude, I was so mad for the Monday night countdown. They had all the guys do the Duval, and nobody did it right. And I was like, dude, I've been saying it 50 times. They're all like, Duval, and I was like, no, it's Duval.
Dude,
I was like, or
you get it.
I was like, or are we doing it like the city actually does it, or are we supposed to be mimicking the coach when he did it that weird way?
I met a Jaguar fan a few months ago, which
What?
I know. I didn't know they existed, and he was
Where were you?
And he was like, in Seattle. Where else would I be? And he was like, I'm a Jags fan. And I was like, Duval. And he was like, oh, you know ball. That coach hadn't even played a game. This was preseason.
No, I know. God, it's so good.
That's all you had to say.
I will say, I mean, I don't really have any issue with the Jags. However, a couple years ago, I can't remember I think we were playing there, and their fans were assholes. Remember, they were throwing shit at our players. A lot of them got banned from ever attending a game ever again.
Well, on purpose.
And literally and I was just like, ew, Jags fans are fucking mean. And I was like, what for? And so I'm curious how this will go on Sunday.
Yeah, I don't
know.
love that the Seahawks tend to play these teams when they're on their rise. Mm-hmm. We played the San Francisco 49ers when they played their best, even though they're 4-1. But
dude, they're last year's Chiefs.
Yeah, they're
just squeaking out these
pissing
games.
me off. All I know, also side tangent, is Bill Belichick. It's you,
bruv.
Because the fact that Mac Jones is winning games in San Francisco, and you looking like Boo Boo Basuda.
Oh yeah,
in North Carolina,
Boo Boo Buffoon in blue,
quite literally losing your job. Drake May looks like he's doing fine. The
Yeah.
Patriots are turning a new leaf.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
What's it like without Tom Brady? Obviously not good. Yeeks. Anyways, we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars at their best. Like,
Yeah.
Why?
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 For what reason?
No, it's annoying.
It's annoying too because like I will forever root for the underdogs and the, you know.
Yeah, well, not this
But
weekend.
like this week, I'm like, well, you guys are 4-1, so you guys ain't the underdogs no more.
No,
So, hopefully we give you a 4-2.
Travis Hunter is coming off his best game as well,
Yeah.
but I'm ready to pound that little salamander.
Me too. Personally, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Somebody want to fly us out to Jacksonville?
Oh, no. Yeah, are there?
Duval.
Yeah. Dude, I have no desire to ever go to Florida.
All I know is that if I were on that plane, I would probably say that about 800 times. Landing in Duval.
Dude.
What even is that? Is that the town that it's in?
I have no
I
idea.
thought it's Jacksonville.
Fuck Florida.
What is Duval?
I don't know.
Is that the county?
No idea.
Haven't even looked into that. I'm going to do some research.
Dude, I couldn't last a day there. You know they're open carry now.
A whole bunch of fucking lunatics over there. I'm sorry. It's a free for all.
Golly. Anyways, Seahawks hopefully will be at full strength. We do play better on the road, so take that for what it is.
Yeah.
We're about to stomp on them.
Yeah, I really hope so. Hopefully we can pull out a win, and hopefully we can go 4-2. And then we can match and give the Jags 4-2 and walk out of there, everybody happy. Everyone's 4-2.
Shake,
See?
like, gentlemen, shake it out too.
Yeah.
4-2, 4-2.
See? There we go. We'll be like, hey, everyone's
Duval.
happy. Duval.
All right, well, go Hawks.
Go Hawks.
Baby. Let's get into the biggest topic in the city of Seattle currently is your Seattle fucking Mariners, baby.
I don't know if that's a topic or if Josh Naylor had the baby.
Josh Naylor had the baby. He confirmed it.
I know.
Why are people so confused about
What
that?
was the biggest storyline this week?
Holy moly.
I've never seen so many people so invested in a woman's delivery of a baby.
No, she had
poor
no
woman.
idea. No, bless her heart. I hope everything with you and the baby is good. She had no idea that at the time of conception, when he was in Arizona Diamondbacks, she's like, we coolin' it in October.
Yeah, we can boink now. Who cares? You play for the D-backs. You probably won't be playing in October. Let's boink. So they boinked. And then he gets traded to the Mariners. And now they're like, wait, shit, we're playing October ball.
Not even just wild card. We in the second round.
No, we're playing ball.
So I think y'all should boink some more.
So we need... You know what? Everybody go boink. Yeah.
Well, look at the calendar when you're doing
yes,
it.
please. Plan accordingly. I'm just kidding.
Anyways, there was a lot of back and forth because Josh Naylor did not make the original trip to Detroit, but was there, in fact, for game 3 and 4. So all is well. Shout out to Josh Naylor's family. He said he wants to keep it private, so we're going to keep it private.
Yeah, all I know
But
is
he
that...
did confirm congratulations were in order.
Yes.
Which I
the
could've
dad
s-
strength, gimme.
I could have assumed because the guy flew to Arizona
Mm-hmm.
and then obviously left, which meant he was there for the... if I'm her, not speaking for her, but if I was her,
In that position,
I would want him there for the delivery.
Correct. And
The-
then I would
the push-in.
say, get your ass on that plane
Yeah.
and go win me a
'Cause
World
hopefully she-
Series.
And put the
And
ring
get
on the
paid,
baby.
and get paid by the Mariners. Thank you, baby daddy.
Yes.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Because she's got family.
Yeah.
They got nurses because she's got to stay there for a few
Yeah.
days.
Yeah.
You know, obviously it's not ideal for him, but like obviously people were like, he flew to Detroit, made it for game 3, and everyone's like, well, she must have not had it. I'm like, then he would still be in Arizona.
Yeah, because clearly, I mean, so the due date was Saturday, October 4th. And that was Tuesday, the 7th?
Yeah.
Or something like
Yeah.
that, whatever. And so, I mean, like, given
I
the
know,
math is math.
and they were giving her the juices
Yeah.
to get that rolling because we had one off day.
You could tell Josh Naylor was a little stressed last week.
Totally.
And over the weekend. Like, you could
And
tell.
by game 4, Josh Naylor kind of was playing
there
like
was some
Josh
dad
Naylor.
strength on the field.
Yeah, I would love that.
Hell yeah.
At
Busting
the
around the
s-
bases.
At the time of this episode, the Mariners are tied with the Detroit Tigers 2 games to 2 games and heading into game 5.
All I gotta say is it's Mariners baseball. What did we all expect? At the end of the day, it is Mariners baseball. What did we expect?
Did you think this was going to be easy?
And listen, I know we don't have much experience with October ball, but no teams are easy in October.
That part.
Like, no games are easy. Yes, we swept the Tigers whenever before. Yes, we've beat Scooball 3 times. But there is so much more that, I mean, the pressure just playing in these games is way more intense than a game 92 of 162.
Yeah, we're at like 167. What are we at?
Yeah,
something like that.
And both teams are on the brink of elimination.
Totally.
And so it's a very, very intense series. So people who expected us to just absolutely sweep the Tigers, like, what?
For many reasons, also without our starting pitcher, I also just am really disheartened by people saying, but we gave up a 3-run lead in game 4 on the road. Mm-hmm. Well, you better not keep that same energy on Friday night if the Tigers take a lead.
Agreed.
Because obviously we coming back.
No, if you're jumping ship, you will not be thrown a life vest.
No. See ya.
I get that, like, it's so hard to fall back on our ways just because, I mean, fuck, we're Mariners fans. Like, yeah, obviously it's not easy.
Never.
But this is literally not the time to be giving up. And you could tell even by the quotes that the players were saying. It was just like, we're coming home and we're playing in front of our fans. And they need us. They selfishly did this, so they didn't want to be doing it all alone. They wanted us to be a part of it, so they're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's come back to T-Mobile Park.
No, the boys are in Occidental Avenue after they win the game.
Facts.
Crowd surfing.
Yes.
They're on the drums.
You know what? I think it's actually Ticketmaster and Game Time was like, hey, can you boys bring this game back to Seattle so we can just charge a fuck ton on tickets?
Is the MLB script?
Dude, it's scripted for sure. Are you kidding me?
Because like
this whole season's been insane.
Have you seen the value of these tickets?
Okay, I do. That's something I want to pick multiple bones about, which everyone can argue with Ticketmaster for sports games, concerts, whatever.
Dude, they're getting sued like again though. Can someone be fucking successful with that lawsuit?
Seriously, it's bullshit what they do. But for the game 3 and 4 in Detroit, ticket prices started at $49. And I looked, this was on Tuesday. And so looking at that, game 3 and 4 started at $49, and then you jump to game 5 in Seattle, if necessary, started at $249.
Yeah.
Be so fucking for real.
But also, we're not going to let some bummy ass fan base beat us.
No, because
we showed up and we showed out. Empty seats at game 4 on an elimination game is fucking wild, and you couldn't ever think that the Mariners fans will do that because we showing out on Friday night.
No.
And versus the Blue Jays.
Yes,
so what?
Yes. Like,
so what?
Genuinely, and like this goes back to like us just being so desperate, obviously, to just keep it pushing. But like, even if we were down 7-3, I'm not leaving.
No, I'm not leaving.
I'm not giving up like that. What the hell?
No.
Fans like that, you don't deserve it. You don't deserve it.
No, you don't.
So going on that little tangent about how desperate we are.
Yeah.
I do want to just make some comments about the Stinky Yankees who are no longer playing baseball for the rest of the season.
No.
They are currently on a flight to Cancun.
Oh, speaking of flights, though, before you get into the Sankey Yankees.
Are they $249?
No. But they were cheap as fuck to Detroit, along with their tickets, because they're ass. But I can report that obviously a bunch of Mariners fans that went to Detroit, love you, first of all, that are flying back from Detroit. There was just reports that there was a "Let's Go Mariners" chant as the plane landed back in Seattle.
No, shut up.
And I just got chills saying that out loud.
That makes me, like, teary-eyed.
Yeah, so, like, no one fucking give up. I'm so over this. Like,
this the negativity yesterday, and we're negative Nancy's.
I said this at work. I go, I'm glass half empty, and I'll fucking say it with my chest.
Yes,
but not right now.
No, I mean, like, I'm a pessimistic bitch. Like,
no, worst. It's our worst quality.
Being optimistic is very hard, especially for the Mariners. But we are 10 toes down.
Even yesterday, I was talking to you, and you were like, "I'm proud of you, Haley."
No, and I mean it. Like, the negativity. I'm like, no. And also, one thing I do want to say is that one thing that we've learned this season, manifesting is real, but also just putting things
Good
into
vibes.
the air. Like us talking highly of them, I feel like, and all the fans talking highly, like that just puts good aura in the city.
Yeah.
And like if everyone just moping around like, fucking yes, it gonna happen, acting as if we don't have another game.
Well, and yeah, 100%. Like, first of all, we're playing in Game 5, which is, like, the coolest thing that we could do. Second of all, like, the Mariners have always done this.
Yeah.
They have already made history.
Correct.
Which I also think should be fucking acknowledged.
And also, too,
we don't need this, like nothing's ever going to be good enough for anybody,
No.
which I get. We all want a fucking World Series.
Yeah.
I'm tattooing it on my
Facts.
forehead when we
Facts.
win. I get that.
Yeah.
But we also have to stay 10 toes down because what they've already done for the city this season is fucking remarkable.
It's been way too special of a season. I also think, too, that it's helpful to, I mean, this is what I've been doing to remind myself, like, this is a different team. This is not the same team that we have seen years and years over and over again. And what they've done this season has been insane. I mean, it's been such a storybook season from start to finish. And just have to remember that this is a different team than what we've seen before. This team is special. They have the fight in them. They are hyped. They're ready. And we're playing in the ALDS.
Dude, you know
We're
what?
not in the wild card right now. We're not playing the last week of regular season. We are in the ALDS.
Right. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is already magic. And on Friday, it's going to be even more magical.
Yeah.
I was also laughing today thinking to myself, what's really funny is because Seattle just got a hockey team again. So spare with us. It's only been a few years. And they ain't exactly close to the playoffs either.
No.
For lack of better words. But this is the year.
Let's start it now.
But, so the Seahawks have been prevalent in Seattle, along with the Mariners. Seahawks have obviously been more successful late in the last 10, 15, 20 years.
Yeah.
The Seahawks playoff / Super Bowl format is not Game 5 series.
No.
So I'm laughing because obviously also we don't have a basketball team. So cities that are used to Game 5, Game 7 series are teams with NBA teams, hockey teams, baseball teams. Well, we haven't had any of those sports make it to the playoffs nor exist for us anymore. So like waking up, I'm like, what's a Game 5 like? I don't fucking know.
I don't know either. That's why I'm like,
I've never experienced one.
No, and how fun that we get to experience that.
Yeah.
Like, it's been, I mean, even going to that first game, like, unfortunate outcome, but, like, holy shit, that was fucking awesome.
Baby, Haley, and Ari were, like, crying together.
Oh, my God. Like, it was so amazing.
We deserve that.
Everything that they did pregame.
Yes.
With all of the iconic, you know, I mean, Lou Piniello throwing out the pitch to Dan Wilson. I was like, stop it right now. I can't.
I cannot take it.
I can't take it. Gary Payton with the hype message. And just everything.
Put him back on the thing.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Everything that they did, you could just feel that the Seattle wants it so bad. I think that Friday is going to be an insanely electric game.
The best
Are we
night of
nervous?
our lives.
Yes. Are we anxious? Yes. Are we excited? Yes. Are we hopeful? Yes. Everyone should stay hopeful.
But how thankful are you to have all those feelings about your baseball team on October 8th?
I've never felt it before.
Or 10th. You know, October 10th.
I've never felt it before.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, everyone also, like, I ain't no fucking therapist, but there is a part of you that needs to, like, look at, like, we're at a point where we get to feel all of these things because our team has made it this far. And
which is insane.
so don't fall off. Falling off on them after Game 4 is fucking crazy.
Yeah, and I will say because, I mean, we are a very desperate fan base, but we're not insufferable. There's so many other fan bases that are insufferable.
Speaking of the most insufferable fan
and
base.
so, like, let's keep it that way. I want to keep that reputation for us, that we are just
Totally.
that poor franchise that just wants to win, and the rest of the country that don't have a dog in this fight want to see us win, too.
And I do think that, like, I will appreciate, other than the actual in-game announcers that have been pro Detroit for 5 fucking games. Don't even get me started.
Catch these fucking
So
hands.
sorry about my French on this episode. Like, it's just the passion is flowing out of me in F-bombs. But the pregame announcers have, like, said how loud Seattle has been.
Oh, yeah.
The vibe, literally mentioning that the flights to Detroit had Mariners t-shirts on every seat with posters. The moose was at the gate. Like, just all of that vibes is been put on finally a pedestal for the city
Yes.
of Seattle and shown how much fans love this fucking
And
team.
how much we want it, how much we deserve it. And like I was just cracking up because it was during, I forget one of the games, but a Yankees fan literally tweeted, mind you, that they have the most regular season wins, the most seasons over 500, 31 postseasons, which is the most in MLB, 12 World Series appearances, which is the most, 7 World Series championships, which is the most. They're a winning franchise. We all fucking know that. A Yankees fan tweeted, quote, not one fan base has it worse. Getting embarrassed every single postseason is as hurtful as it gets. Nothing but pain since 2009. And that, I'm not going to say that poor guy. That guy rightfully got destroyed on Twitter and was like, hello, the Seattle Mariners exist. We've never even been. And you've been 12 times.
Thank you for all the statistics. What's the number of bandwagon fans also root for that fan base?
Thank
that
you.
seems so poor because anywhere you go in life, you'll see Yankees fans.
I see a goddamn Yankees hat.
Oh, they sell those in every goddamn store.
Yes.
in every city in this
H&M,
world.
Zara, you can get a Yankees hat. Can you get a Mariners hat at those stores? No.
No,
Like,
but fire logo too.
Yeah.
Underrated.
And even, somebody responded was like, I've been a Yankee fan since 1975. 51 years since said all those things. And it's like, you are why other fans hate us, you entitled crybaby. And I'm like, literally, like,
Thank
the
you.
Seattle Mariners are so desperate and, like, we want this so bad. And I just want to keep that, like...
That fight. And
yeah,
that
I
drive.
mean, like, yes, poor us. Everybody keep rooting for us because
Yeah.
we do deserve it. We've been waiting forever for this.
Yeah.
Fuck off, entitled crybaby over
I
there
think
in
that
New York.
it is really
like,
cool because the Toronto Blue Jays did just take the Yankees out. And don't get me wrong, like playing Toronto, like as much as I love Canada, I hate the Toronto Blue Jays as well. But I hate the Yankees more.
Yeah.
But to know that at this time, it's either going to be the Seattle Mariners, the Detroit Tigers, or the Toronto Blue Jays representing the American League
Yeah.
in the World Series is cool.
Yeah. I mean,
Because-
pretty insane.
Yeah. And that's cool, and I can hang my hat on that.
Yeah.
So all
I'd
you
agree.
all you Mariners fans also, the Mariners are sitting at one of the last 3 teams standing for the American League.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking insane.
And usually we're one of the first 3 teams in Cancun.
Oh, we already have a base tan and everything in Cancun. Like,
Not the
might even add a sunburn at this point, and we're just sitting there sip. That's when we sip our pina coladas. Okay, not during the bye week. That's when
Damn.
we're not doing that right now. We're
No.
playing ball.
We're playing ball.
I'm.
And I'm thankful, regardless, to have experienced this season.
Oh my god. I mean that. Okay, first of all, that first weekend of the ALDS,
Yeah.
Seattle was.
Electric.
Oh, you could have buried me there, right there in the middle of Occidental Ave.
I know. Everyone's like, the traffic. I'm like, oh, didn't notice it because I was there
Whoop-dee-doo!
I was there all fucking night. There was no traffic when I went home.
Nope, that's why you leave at 2 a.m., you rookies. What? That's why you close down gantries. What? Yeah. Duh.
Sorry. But no,
it was fucking so cool seeing the crowds, and everyone's like complaining about, oh, look at all those sardines. I'm like, yeah, call me a sardine.
dude.
Gladly.
Honestly, on a serious emotional note here, we've talked about this before. We've talked about this with our families. For those of you that were there, for those of you that couldn't be there, that live somewhere else and whatever, to be a part of something, and this is why I love sports so
Oh my
much,
God, yeah.
and I don't understand simply what people do when they don't watch sports because it's like my whole identity.
Yeah.
But to be a part of something downtown like that and to have that many people around to all unite on one thing, it's not about politics, it's not about your views on this and that. We're all rooting for the same thing. And
Yeah.
everyone is just getting along. Everyone's
Dude,
vibing.
yeah.
Everyone's loving each other.
Like, every time that the Mariners get just like an insane play, or even, I mean, when they win the game, when they get a home run, and
Yes.
you just see everyone in the crowd just hugging random people
Yes.
that they don't know,
Or-
and just so, oh my God, I'm
Right.
really getting emotional.
No, I was like getting emotional saying that because obviously, like, the weight of the world is so heavy right
Yeah.
now, like, and it's been like that for a
Yeah.
while. To be able to have a weekend like that
oh my God.
with like no violence,
Yeah.
like even for the Seahawks game, like to be around 200,000 people.
Yes.
Where we all can
want
agree
the
on
same
one
thing.
thing.
Yep.
Which is we hate the guys holding the signs outside of T-Mobile Park.
Yes. Fuck that guy. I'm so over him. God damn.
No one can even understand. This is not even about your messaging or
No.
your religion. No one can understand what you are spewing
You're
out of that
yelling
microphone.
into a megaphone.
I can't
And
hear
it's
it.
staticky.
I can't hear it. I actually can't make out the words.
No, I don't care to.
I
Get
don't.
out of my face.
I don't want to make it out. But anyways.
One more bone to pick, I do want to say, and I hope that this could somehow, some way be implemented moving on in future years, is every fan base, every team gets their local broadcasters all season long.
Yeah.
They go through the entire season with you. They feel the same way with you. They know the players in and out. They know the team. They know the ballpark. They know everything. It's correct information, might I add. And to go into the postseason and not have your local broadcasters is such a punch in the gut. I feel like because then it's like, we get the national broadcasters that don't know Mariners baseball. They don't know. I mean, it sounds like they fucking know Tigers baseball, which I don't know.
Well, exactly.
But you know what I mean? It's
totally.
It's so shitty.
It's been a huge thing on social media of people being like really upset about that.
They should be treated like the team.
Yeah, and I think that's why you're listening to a national broadcast and it seems lopsided with who they're favoring, because genuinely, like, these people individually have their own feelings outside of the season, because they haven't covered the Mariners, they haven't covered the Tigers, like, so maybe they just like fucking grew up Tigers fans.
Exactly. And it's like,
obviously,
and it's fine. It's just every single
it's sad.
team deserves, and the broadcasters deserve to continue
the season.
Because it's like, you've been there with us through the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think they should be treated as team members and going in and even, what is it, YouTube TV or Apple TV, when you watch some games, you can choose between a broadcast. Like, I don't understand why that is just
I know.
not
I think
an
that should be an option. And also, rest in peace to Root Sports.
That as well. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't cancel my subscription in time.
Fubo?
No, for Root.
Oh.
Because don't get me wrong,
yeah.
they're
Stupid
done,
ass
but
app.
their thing is still live, so they still ran everyone's payment for October, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
So I'm actually done with you, for real, because that's actually annoying. Mm-hmm.
I feel like we got to go win it all just to wrap up the Root Sports era.
Yes.
And bring this shit to a national level.
Exactly.
Since MLB Network wants a piece of us now.
Yeah.
Let's just go fucking win the whole
shout out,
thing.
Let's go win the whole fucking thing. Oh my God. Aside from the Seattle Mariners, tonight is opening night for the Seattle Kraken in Seattle. So moving forward, you're going to hear some Kraken takes.
Yeah. Let's get it cracking.
I'm going to get Ari on the puck in the ice.
I'm trying to get on the Zamboni. If anybody has any ties, any connections that I can get on the Zamboni, please, LMK. I would love to whip that thing around.
I will die. So Julio Rodriguez for the Seattle Mariners was just on it. And then if I see Ari and it's like co-host of Shaking Up the Game on the Zamboni.
Picture me.
Yeah.
I also, if I'm sitting in the same seat as Julio Rodriguez, I'll take, that's enough for me right there.
Oh, if it's like weeks later, it's still fine?
Oh, yeah. I'm like, you guys didn't like wipe this down, right? Just wondering.
No, my favorite also is when Marshawn Lynch does the Zamboni, right?
No. You know how he goes riding the whip?
Yeah. He's like doing his Oakland dances. I'm dead.
Yeah. No,
I love that shit. But yeah, it'll be really fun to cover the Kraken. They made a lot of moves this offseason, so hopefully they can pop off this year, because they are such fun games to go to. And I think this energy that's just going on in the city from the Mariners also went to the first Kraken preseason game to support, which is fucking cool. The Seahawks let me down and didn't do the victory dance, so I'll give you one more chance to do that.
Right.
And did you see that the Cleveland Browns did that? The Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, did our video make it to Cleveland and not to Lumen Field?
No, clearly. Which is crazy.
What kind of algorithm work is that? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok?
Not great.
The fuck's going on with
Not
that?
great.
Thank
Not
you to
great.
everyone that did help out to try and reach the right people, but we're going to keep going.
No, we're still, that isn't dead, because
No.
that's happening.
It's happening. It would, oh God, it would be so good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyways, we'll see you guys this weekend.
Yes.
Go Mariners, go Hawks, go Kraken,
Go
go
shaking up the
Sounders, go shaking up the game.
Right?
Love you guys.
XOXO.
Shakers.
Shakers.